Hello, welcome back to another video by me, MaxMIY, and today we're going over the T57 Heavy. Now this was a request from Reddit to show how the T57 plays, and I coincidentally got aces in it, so this is the video, and I'll have another one uploading about it tomorrow. Now the profile of the T57 is kind of weird. You have this weird little U-shaped cutout on the turret where you can penetrate. However, in-game, everybody knows just how troll it is and just how hard it is to penetrate this place. You will often have shells bouncing. So you are reliant on your turret because, as you can see, the hull is pretty weak, and even under extreme gun depression, that little oblong piece will always remain penetrable. As you can see with gun depression, however, your turret has less weak points, but even then, it just remains so troll. Now, going over the side scraping capabilities, you'll be able to quickly see that it's not the best, but again, it is troll, specifically because of that little angular that it has. My mouse will soon show it right there. So as you can see, if you aim in at those lower little pieces, you're going to bounce. However, this upper little track wheel part is a penetration. So you should aim there if you ever see a side scraping T57 Heavy. With that out of the way, let's get into the replay. Hey, guess where we are? We're back on Castilla. Now, on Castilla, in a heavy tank, you do not want to go to the heavy side. Instead, there's really two options you can take. I'm going to be taking the second one, and I'll briefly explain the first one, I guess. The way that I'm going to go right now is the one most commonly chosen by players. It is a better option if you are newer to the game and less capable of keeping track of your surroundings. Now, the first option would be in this split to go into the middle. And the second option is to go where I'm going to the right. For now, if you're a new player, go to the right, and if you are more experienced, well, you have your preference. Now, here I decide to move up and am able to spot a 260. Now, who do you think has the advantage here? I do, because I am an autoloader. He bounces his shell on me, whereas I am able to get 2 into him, dealing almost 800 damage. That is just how dangerous clippers are, and I still think that the T57 is a very dangerous clipper. Now, this is also why I would say that it is a beginner version of the 50B. The 50B would never be able to get these bounces that I am getting right now. So far I've bounced 800. While yes, the AMX 50B does often get troll bounces, you cannot very often rely on it or rely on it very well. No, you can't rely on armor in the T57 either, but at least you have it. Now, look at this cheeky play. Sometimes you have to make these to get damage, because going around and where my team is, that would have taken too much. But by going up, by finding these little positions, you are able to deal more damage. And again, with an autoloader, this is what you are capable of. Autoloaders are scary, and the T57 is one of the best. Here I am moving over to mid, as I have realized that most of the team is behind, and their heavies are probably there as well, but that was a miscalculation. You see, I forgot about that position, that hill where heavies go. I thought nobody was stupid enough to go there. Unfortunately, the T60, oh my god, that is embarrassing. Yes, the T60 was up there. Oh no, my god, the 60 TP. I knew I was getting that wrong. But now watch this. Ready? I hit 2 shells, I switched to high explosive for my second one, and the third one I'm able to get between the rocks. That is also very important. Map knowledge gives you certain advantages that other players would not have. Most would not pre-aim that spot like I did because they don't know about it. But that is an example of where experience is important in World of Tanks Blitz, knowing that that was going to happen. Likewise, you could have also noticed how I was able to switch shells. My first shell was surprise, so I shot regular air armor penetration. The second shell I was much more confident in, so I loaded high explosive, and for my third shell I didn't need to do any more damage to the 4005, so I loaded a regular shell again. I am left with one shell. I don't really know what to do with one shell. I don't really want to shoot it unless I have something to shoot it at. But it's most likely not going to hit. You can see the aiming circle. It misses, quite obviously. And now is the question. There's so many tanks around. This 60 TP should die before I am able to do anything. However, if you just take a look at it for a moment, the BZ-75 takes long to reload, the Caro has the same circumstances, and I am able to clear the 60 TP. Now, unfortunately, there wasn't really much in this gameplay that really makes some point, some tactical advice that I usually like to give. So for this video, I would just like to focus on how dangerous autoloaders can be. You have to be wary of them, you have to understand their capabilities, and the T57 will absolutely ruin your day if you let it. Thank you very much for watching this. I would like to ask you to watch the second video I'll upload tomorrow, because that will be a better showcase of the capabilities of the T57 Heavy. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.